the lighting, fix the lighting, get a little spooky going on in here. Oh, there we go. Spook's on, camera's on. Yes, sir. I was just about to start doom scrolling reels. Perfect time. Yeah. I can sense these things. Yeah, I want to finish up the last level. We only have like the one level of Psychopomp left. And then I don't know. Maybe I'll get real mad and play some Monster Hunter. There's just I beat the monster I've been having trouble with a couple of weeks ago. I beat it with a group, and then I beat it on my own solo. I still technically need to beat it 2 more times in order to get enough drops to make the full armor set and just be done with it for the rest of my goddamn life. Or at least the super hard version. But so I've been just like throwing those streams up on the side. The last one was real. The last time I streamed it, or maybe 2 streams ago of the Monster Hunter stuff, was real fucking tragic. Lost right at the very end. Anyway, let's get started on what we're definitely here to do. But man, streaming the other day at on Sunday, I believe, really fucked up my throat. Or not really, but it kind of fucked up my throat. Like it's still fucked, like a little still a little sore from just I should have drank more liquids to lube up my throat while I was talking so much. So I gotta be more careful of that. Really sucked because then it made my karaoke this week all below standard. I mean, it was fine, but I could definitely feel that I wasn't hitting notes that I could normally hit. But I'm almost on the other side of it. Throat's still a little bit itchy, but like in just like one spot. It's not like my whole throat is sore. It's just like one spot is a little itchy, and it'll probably be gone by tomorrow. Okay, everybody remembers Psychopomp Gold. We had last stream done the second to last level, I believe. I have 5. I think I have 4 out of 5 keys. Oh yeah, we can go home, just so I can show that. But the very first level, where I lost the very first key, has fucked us over, and now I'm just not going to be able to get to the end of whatever these keys unlock. Unless there's like a new game plus. And that'll let me go in, quickly get that first key. You were gonna say water. No, I was gonna say soda. But I kind of just meant like any kind of liquid. It would have been better than no liquid. Because last time I didn't even drink soda. I was drinking. I had a frap of a cinnamon toast crunch frappuccino, iced frappuccino that I had left over from the morning, so I finished that off, and that did me pretty well. Okay, so this is new, because I've gotten multiple keys since I've come in here. Hello there, I am Libido. Hello, Libido. Alright. Sexy. I guess this whole floor is maybe related to sex drive. Those just 2 things. Alright. Nearly empty. And then we got this. This is probably the last room I can get to. There's a face inside you that isn't yours. Alright. People just be saying shit at me, man. Innuendos. Okay, so wait. Yeah. So this is like boarded off because I missed that first key. So that means there's no way I'm going to be able to get past it this run, which is annoying. But I like that they differentiate. Like, they let you know, like, oh yeah, you missed something, you can't get through here. That's smart. Instead of just having another one and making people think like, well, maybe there's another key on another level that I can still get to or something. But nope. I think that just means that that's the end for this run. That's okay. Let's finish this game. Let me make sure I haven't already gone into this aberrant location. Okay, these might be new. I got an achievement for this one. Visit an aberrant location. Nature. I gotta remember how to play this game. Almost all of these end up with like a split hallway that closes back in on itself. And it would have been just like straight anyway. And this has not changed things. Oh, hey, look. Nope, alright. How are you? Look, the symbol calls to something inside you that you have felt since before you were even born. Avatar of nature. Blood, food, hungry, eat, need, run, felt, cut, open, warm, fell, want, grab, kill, find, fuck, use, penetrate, teeth, sharp, touch, smell, taste, hair, rough, wet, cold, rip, look, hide, run, scream, terror, impulse. First try, bitches. You wish you could fucking rap like me. Fucking wish you could like fucking drop it flow style like me. You're already touching the symbol. Well, that's all we came here to do. Drop a fat beat. Okay, what about this aberrant location? Have we been here? Probably not, since I was in a rush last time. Or is this the museum? Ancient Future Place. Now, this is also new. Okay. I can't do anything with this rock, but it's got information. Looks like. Gotta remember I can use control to look around. But the control doesn't turn me, right? Yeah, it's gonna lead me in the same direction. It looks like a me plus a similar being. But this is an ancient future place, so who knows what that means. There are some lore implications here, maybe. None that I'm going to understand in a single stream. It'd be funny if whatever's behind that last door at home would explain everything clearly, but probably not. Alright, let's finish this shit. I'm falling. I feel like it's been coming for a while, but it never does. Deeper into the earth, deeper into dirt and rock and veins and sinew. Real world tip. There is a Mariana Trench under every town. That was a useless real world tip because I can't swim. Oh, we're in the Mariana Trench. Yeah, cool. We've been dropping the eggs of the earth down here, I believe, so. Maybe we've been dropping them down here. Maybe we've been destroying them. I don't know yet. Be on the lookout. Got my hammer out in case it's hammer time. But I doubt it. I think we're in full-on Story Town right now. Uh-oh. It looks like it might be a threat. Are you a threat? Why is there so many anime in this? Dropping them down to hell. Yep. Oh, okay, here we go. It wouldn't let me get closer for a second ago. Can I? What's up? Do I need to kill you? What are you? I'm gonna leave you alone for now. Okay, I don't know what's happening down here. We got multiple paths. That seems like the way to go, but let's see what's over here first. Is this a dead end? This is a dead end. For now, you get to live. Let me double check that none of these, like, are talkable or... Well, why did that one work? The girl's structure floats happily. Do I have to click on the base? Yeah, I have to click on the base. Nothing to say. Feels tough like beef jerky. Now I want beef jerky. I didn't have a huge lunch. I need to eat something else before I go out for the night. I think they all feel the same, talk the same. Identify yourself, right? Excuse me. She's fine. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Is there secrets? Nope, that's called a dead end. This Mariana Trench was an important part of the process. That looks like a hatched egg of the earth. Maybe. What's going on, Thrate? The Thrate woman looks with reverence at the empty shell. Oh, something's hatched. Trait Elder, behold the throne of the queen, and upon it the sacred dermis which she shed when entering her great metamorphosis. Step lightly, this is a hallowed place. I'm gonna fuck this place up. The Trait Elder is too focused for your little games. Alright. Let's go get some health. Kinda forgot I could sprint for a little bit. Let's make our way up to the dermis. Is there stairs around here? Oh, it looks like they're over there. Uh-oh. Can I drop down from here? I don't think there's dropping down in this game. Okay, we're gonna go down. I don't think there's going to be an enemy around where an NPC is around, so I think we're okay. But I could be wrong. Well, can I go get close to the dermis? I need to get more information on the dermis. Let's see if we can at least look at it. I guess there's no way up there. I thought there was a doorway over here, but it turned out to be this, whatchamacallit, torch. I guess there's nothing we can do about that. Alright. Just saves me time. I should get a better... I'm not set up for... Oh, we're at the center of the earth. I am not set up for keyboard and mouse here. I also, like, fucked up my shoulder. Not fucked it up. Like, I always default to fuck it up. My shoulder also kind of got, like, a little bit hurt, because I'm, like, the way I'm scrunching my arm in order to, like, hit the keys on this keyboard are not great for my arm, and I'm feeling it now, even though it's been a couple of days later. Well, luckily, this game isn't too much longer, so I don't have to worry about... Oh, okay. I mean, I just wanted to look at it, but... Okay, awoken. Reach the center. This is it, the life meat of the world. I see it, and I somehow know exactly what to do. Finger movements and speaking. Words I know but have never heard. A warmth, a love, I will make you anew, born to flesh from ash and clay. There you are, my wonderful child. This world has been changed. It has been twisted into something it is not. It will change more, perhaps that is inevitable. Let us awaken your siblings. There are no secrets now. I see everything within my domain. Thank you, Dare Helmet. You were perfect in every way, baby. I'm feeling pretty good. Let's leave this hole and never look back. Agreed. Am I was I the thing that hatched? Am I crazy? Alright. Well, that's an ending. Not a very long one. And thanks to the world. Love you. That last key's always gonna haunt me. I'm gonna look it up sooner or later to see if anything... Stick around for the song. I don't know, maybe it's copyright. I'll maybe see if there's like a different ending or whatever. Congrats! Wait, what? Oh wait, there's a continue button here. Okay, I think I can go back and get that key. Maybe. Hold on. No, this isn't what I wanted. Forbidden location library. Wait, is this new? Oh, this is a forbidden location I didn't hit last time. You said, wait, what? Do you not, I told you I just had to finish this game. Like, the only reason I didn't finish it on last stream is because I was, like, coming up right against the time where I needed to leave. But I knew there wasn't much more in the game. Kyldman-4, the brilliant interstellar phenomenon lighting up our skies. I don't feel that I need to introduce you to the Kyldman-4, the interstellar phenomenon that has been making headlines for the last month. One only has to look at to the skies to see the bizarre sight. 4 brilliant lights leading what looks like a trail of absolute darkness across the night sky. The phenomenon has elicited all sorts of reactions, from wonder to outright panic. Many religious figures have pointed to the Kyldman-4 as a sign of jubilation, or of end times to come, but what are they really? The answer is, we don't really know. The Kyldman-4 were first discovered on January 16, 2021 by Harris Kyldman, a worker at the Green Bank Observatory in Green Bank, West Virginia. At the time, they were characterized as a set of several superheated interstellar objects moving through space at speeds previously unheard of. No, not even that. What of that dark space behind them? Though it might look as if the stars have simply disappeared, leading scientists assured that the stars are all most likely still there, but that their light has been absorbed and hidden from us by way of a phenomenon known as Heath-Nightingale absorption. Light is absorbed into the trail of the Kyldman-4 and expelled out at the sides, known as the photon edge. Okay. Is there anything else of interest here in the library? Uh-oh. Okay, I was like, can I not walk over here? What's down here? Oh, look, there's a eye up there. Do we think that's it for the library? Oh, there's 2 eyes. There's 4 eyes. 4 eyes is awesome. Only old people will get that reference. I guess that's it for the library. Uh-oh. There we go. It's way too dark. Okay, looking down does move the camera, or does move the flashlight. I wasn't sure if it did. I think that might be it. I was hoping that they would let me use this save file to go back to earlier levels now that I finished it, but it doesn't look like I can. I mean, it says exit down here, but I don't know what does that mean. Let's go to exit and see what happens. If it just takes us through the level again to the Mariana Trench, then... Okay, this seems new. Maybe this is the stuff they added with gold. Maybe I'm flying back up to the surface. Connection to subject lost. I wonder if that's tracking alternative subject. Alternative subject found. Oh no, time to wake up. Is there a lot more to this game? Is there a new game, like just like a secret sequel in the gold section? Okay, well at least we have more to do. Makes a stream worth it, although I didn't plan to stream for longer than an hour. Okay, so we did find that rock with a picture of what looked to be like a boy on it, and we seem to be woken up in that boy now. Maybe he's wearing a similar helmet. We have a nail instead of a hammer. I like that. Looks like a pupper's out there. Maybe we'll go say hi. We're at a motel, it looks like. Did we just come out of the motel? I like this boy's interface more as well. It's a lot more sleek. Less cyberpunk, or less steampunk. Let's go talk to Doggy. Oh, come on. What? You can't keep making everything I want to do. Okay. Ah, how nice to meet you. I do say, my good sir, your face seems to have broken and become abstracted. No matter, it happens to the best of us. We have more important things at hand. I am the king of all dogs, and I bring you a very important warning. Look to the skies. Do you not feel it? When you set your eyes upon the bloody earth above. Oh, nope. Something terrible has awoken. Soon it will descend upon the landscape and bring about utmost destruction. I must beseech you. You must put an end to it. Only you have the power to do so. I know a business-minded individual like yourself will have no problem figuring this out. We must make haste. I have some associates that I will introduce you to right away. Come along now. There is no time to lose. All right. Now the question is, how much longer is this part than, or like, is this like a whole nother set of levels, or is this going to be like a level and then like some more lore stuff? We've got questions. Got to find answers. I'm willing to put, I think I'm willing to go to 6:30, an hour from now. Maybe. Depends. I might go till 6 and then get at least a run of Monster Hunter in, and then call it a stream. That sounds like a plan. Although, yeah, that gives me enough time to eat a little something else before I go out for the night, too. Sounds like a plan. Let's go to this meeting place. Gameplay tip. Be sure to watch your health. We don't have time for mistakes. Real world tip. You will never get ahead in life if you doubt yourself for even one moment. That's kind of cool. Part of me is like, that's not a bad message. Never, don't doubt yourself. Know your worth. Do your best to have like a good idea of what you're about and act accordingly. I can almost get along with that. Sup, King of Dogs? What's up? The king of all dogs has a smarmy air of confidence, a real boardroom kind of canine. Useful skills for getting forward in life. I apologize for this arbitrary holdup. I spoke to my compatriots earlier and told them all that we would be meeting at this exact time, but they aren't here. Would you go look for them? Once you find them all, we can continue our place of meeting. Dog hair sticks badly to velvet gloves. You will refrain from petting the dog. Okay, I'm wearing gloves. I'm wearing like a suit and gloves. From the, judging from the mission select screen. I like the look of this guy. I mean, I like the look of the chick too, but I'm happy the guy isn't just kind of like a boy version of her in terms of like aesthetic. Do I need to kill you? I was like, you look like something I might need to kill, bitch. I don't even know what I'm looking for. I guess other dogs, but so I was like, is that something I'm looking for, or is that something that wants to kill me? She looks safe. The child smiles at you. There are more folds under their eyes than there should be. Concerning. Everyone loves puppets, especially puppets themselves. Oh, good, it's you. I was getting so bored here. I'll meet you there. Hey, by the way, what do you think about puppets? A surprisingly firm handshake. Something that's dead. Laugh out loud. What's something that's dead? This Twitch delay makes all these specific things you're saying impossible to keep up with. Not impossible, but sadly I can't get the reference because it's like a full minute after whatever I did that your text come through to me, I think. Oh well. Yeah, I know. What's up with you guys? Like these bug people. The Everin Scout? Rest. Everin. There's no time for rest in a place like this. Perhaps this hunter is a fool in spite of his appearance. I know you. You're that human we saw at the hotel. What are you doing all the way out here? This place isn't safe for someone like you. But I was talking about something that wanted to kill you or something you were looking for. Oh, yeah. Something that's dead solves the issue. Man, remember when we went around killing all those nurses? Those were good old days. The Everin Scout is too proud to be touched. I haven't had to kill anything else innocent besides those nurses. I mean, I had to kill the concepts in order to learn the concepts on the second to last level, but they weren't exactly innocent. It seemed like they wanted me to kill them. Or they wanted to get popped so I could learn their concepts, so I don't know. The Everin Scout stands tall. He is imposing and strong, though he doesn't exude a threatening aura. Be careful, a storm is brewing. I can feel it in my carapace. There's a great evil hanging over the land. Fail Va, may the king watch over you. The Everin Scout is too proud to be touched. Good. I'm just out here poking everything, finding out everything. Did you keep up with Uma's Miles, either the anime or the game? Or did that come and go like most things because you're busy? We be busy out here. Oh god, you're a threat. Let me put my hand back on my hand. I was hoping I'd be able to see how much stamina I had left in the bar a lot clearer in this version of this outfit. Still nope. I'm actually on episode 10. There you go. I think that's I think the first season's the usual 12 episodes, maybe I think there's like one season that's like 13 episodes or something like that. But yeah, like I said, if you find yourself slowing down, feel free to skip to some other seasons in order to get back on the hook. The man stands taller than you. He has a smug look on his face that makes your skin crawl. I had stopped to see what was up with One Punch Man. Nothing but bad things. What do you mean stop and see what's up? This is just bad animation. Bad animation and the wrong people on the wrong project. There shouldn't be any more. One Punch Man was cooked after season 2. Like, I knew there was no way they were gonna, like, correct the things that went wrong with season 2. They were only going to either stay on that level or get worse. And they got worse. Ostensibly. Like, whatever. I didn't even watch. I had to see for myself. See, this is how I be saving time. And then I can fit more in my schedule because I know how to skip shit. I know how to go off of it. I got trusted people to let me know, oh, this is how it is. Bet. Moving on. Father says, a flower is a very special thing. Its beauty is captivating, and yet it brings a stench of death, a deadly poison. What kind of flower can I give you, sir? Ah, the dog wants me? I'll be there. A soft, touching handshake. It lingers longer than you would like. Seems like we got only the mom to go find. But then again, I'm pretty behind on anime, even with like this current season has a lot less to keep up with. Yeah, you do. That's why I trust your recommendation and taste. Appreciate that. I am watching the last season of My Hero, though, even though I like... My Hero is just so... I can't remember if I talked about it last stream, but I just am so disappointed that they never did a time skip in My Hero. It really could have used... It's one of the few anime that I think... Or not one of the few anime, but like... It just would have... I think it would have gained a lot. Just from just like a simple little time skip before the last arc. But I'm watching it. I'm watching it a couple of episodes behind. I fell off My Hero. Most people did. My Hero is like an example of... But I mean, like, we talked about this before, because you fell off after All Might wasn't the thing anymore, which... Whatever. Name me an anime that has the strongest person at the beginning of the show staying the strongest person at the end of the show. This applies to Naruto. This applies to Dragon Ball. Kind of. Less Dragon Ball. Because Roshi came back. They fucking pumped Roshi up again. But, Ichigo's first teacher, I think, died. That's just how anime works, man. Or at least shonen. It's I think even fucking Jujutsu Kaisen and Gojo got trapped in that fucking flesh prison or whatever, so. Well, now that I know that this stream is going to last longer, I might have to get ahead of what I said and get myself something to drink. Less to do with All Might and more to do with my attention. I mean, that's true too. I know a lot of people who fell off. I know the general anime community kind of fell off across the board. Like, nobody like hates My Hero. Nobody even says My Hero is bad. They just got to the point where they didn't hook them anymore and they didn't care that much anymore. I kept watching despite that, and I think My Hero still has good shit in it. It's just, it really suffers from, if it was a show like an old school anime that stayed week to week, like One Piece instead of the seasonal format. I think the seasonal format is what gives people a chance to fall off of My Hero. But if it was always going and you always had a little bit of like momentum every couple of weeks, I think more people would have stuck with it. Because I do think it's a show that's still pretty good, as far as shonen anime go. In some ways, there's some things I like more about My Hero than Demon Slayer, which I've done like a harder. I've technically turned harder on Demon Slayer, but only because Demon Slayer has so much hype. Like, Demon Slayer is like the opposite of My Hero, where the longer it goes, more and more people just fucking blow up Demon Slayer shit. In a way that I'm like, man, Demon Slayer is really good and very pretty, but you gotta be more than pretty, to me. And Demon Slayer started going in that direction of mostly being pretty. I care about the characters, but not enough. Man, it really seems like this whole show is going to end with Boarhead pretty much having nothing to do the entire goddamn show. And when I say nothing to do, I mean like he never trained, he never had a glow up, he never had anything story related to his background or what he wants to do or a goal. He was just kind of the weird pretty boy who wears a boar head. And if they try to force in some shit into his backstory, the same way they did with Zenitsu in the first Demon Slayer movie, it's gonna be a little disappointing. It's not gonna be the end of the world. It seems to be like how this is working. I just got a spam text. It seems to be how this manga is gonna wrap up or whatever. Or not the manga, the anime. It's just gonna fucking make up some backstories for the characters that they didn't spend enough time on, and then wrap things up. And I'm just like, that's not the way. You seemed better than this person who makes Demon Slayer. Hold on. Damn it! They didn't give me a chance to mark it spam. It's gonna feel forced if they do it. They may just do like a cool fight for him, which is fine. Like he might just get into a fight, push himself to the brink, nearly die, and then do like some cool new move at the last second, kind of like Zenitsu, but not exactly like Zenitsu, because they tried to explain why Zenitsu got a new move at the very end. It's one that he always had, and he just like never used it or some shit. I don't think they're gonna do that for Boarhead. I think they're gonna let him do something cool, but it'll just be like an instinct thing, and that's fine. It's fine, but it's just a good example of like Demon Slayer's got problems that people just kind of overlook when you're just all like, when your answer to any criticism is just, yeah, but it looks so good, then I'm like, okay, well, we're talking on two different levels. I love shit that looks good. One Punch Man Season 1 is the entire reason to watch One Punch Man. It's because it looks so good. Season 2 and Season 3 both prove One Punch Man is a very good story trapped in behind mediocre animation in seasons 2 and 3. The manga, yeah. Fire Force, I don't know. I mean, I know people who like Fire Force a lot, and I wanted to like Fire Force a lot because it's like the follow-up to Soul Eater, which I like a lot more. Soul Eater is very, very good. It was way ahead of his time in terms of animation and looks. Like, you can show like a fucking Gen Z baby Soul Eater, and they probably wouldn't know that it came out like fucking a decade and a half ago. That was one of the pretty ones. It was pretty, but it also had substance. It had enough decent writing. It kept its cast of characters small enough to keep track of most of them, and it fell prey to anime back then not being able to finish, so the ending of the anime is not good. It's not the actual, or like it cuts off too early or whatever. And I think somebody recently told me that the manga never finished in general either, but I could be completely wrong on that. But either way, Soul Eater is a good example of a pretty anime with like good stuff, and Fire Force is an example of a pretty anime with weird issues, man. Let me talk to this woman so I can actually walk around while I'm talking about this shit. The woman wears a flowing cloak. Under the fabric, you can hear the sounds of taut, slick, leathery skin surfaces running against each other. Oh, hello, I've been expecting you, Mother says. Tell me, do you prefer pythons or constrictors? Are we really making fucking... Are we gonna make fucking... What's that game? I'm getting old. Nobody plays it anymore. StarCraft. Are we really making StarCraft references in the year of our Lord 2025? In this game that came out not in 2025? There are so many kinds of snakes, each more wonderful than the last. Oh, never mind, I take it all back. That's constrictors as in snakes. I was thinking of... that's pythons and constrictors. I was thinking of pylons and constructors, which is very specific now that I think about it. It could very easily, if I had slowed down and read it right, I would have got it. But it's not that far off. Pythons and pylons, constrictors, constructors. But it's kind of amazing how easy it is to make that mistake. There are so many kinds of snakes, each more wonderful than the last. Am I needed? I will head there now. A handshake that flows through your hands is what she feels like. We've got the whole family. We've got mother, father, and child. Let me get back to the king of all dogs, and then I'm gonna... Am I gonna grab a soda, or am I gonna grab a tea? I'm gonna grab a soda. I generally save my not carbonated stuff for when I'm drunk / need to not be hungover the next day, which I have not been accomplishing the last couple of days. Although I haven't been drinking a whole lot. Like, I think yesterday I had a cider, a full pint of a cider, gummy bear cider, which was very good. I like the gummy bear flavor that's going around this summer. A gummy bear cider and a Jameson shot and and another Jameson shot. I think I had a second Jameson shot at Ninja Ramen. It was dealer's choice from the bar. They do $5 dealer's choice shots at Ninja Ramen, so the bartender just picks whatever. And I'm pretty sure she gave me Jameson. I don't even ask. I just drink that shit. But she at least gave me something that was brown. I'm pretty sure. So I might have had 2 shots of Jameson, a cider, and maybe that's it. Missed the first 3 hours of my shift because I greened out. Does that mean you got too high and you like fell asleep? Uh-oh, I might be lost. What's this? Why was there a door here? This must be where I go after... I can go down. Oh, okay. Was this here before? Oh, this is... Okay, the dog was standing in front of that door closed before. Now it was open, so I can go in because I found everybody. Okay, got it. I just wanted to make sure this was like... I didn't miss the dog or this was like a new thing to do. Answer my question about... Okay, yeah. Got high and fell asleep, so you missed your first 3 hours of your shift. Well, as long as you still have your job, because talking to you, it can be any fucking moment of the day. You'll just be all like, oh, yep, nope, I'm looking for a job again. My boss exploded, and they were like, well, we can't keep you on, Miles, because your boss exploded. This is not your fault, but you're still gonna have to deal with it. That's just what talking to Miles is like. I'm gonna get a drink. Oh yeah, I'm good. I just use sick time. You get sick time? That's fucking good. I forgot you were at a real job, too. Okay, let's see what's going on with this family. There was something else I was gonna say. Hold on. I can't remember if I talked to you, Miles, about... apparently I have 60 hours of that shit. You need to find out if that shit rolls over, or if you start wasting it if you don't use it, too. If you got that much already in the time that you've been working there, I bet it's a job that you lose it if you don't use it. So a lot of people end up using it in the holidays. I can't remember if I talked to you about... At some point, I talked to you about my Halloween stuff. My Halloween costume and stuff. And how I was waiting on, like, the packages to come in and stuff, but I can't remember if I ever sent you what it was gonna look like. Yeah, I already got the soda. Surprised you didn't see me drink it on stream. I wonder, either that or else the chat is that far behind me. I'm drinking a... That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Oh, okay, yeah, you're pretty... There's a big lag between the chat and, the chat... What I'm seeing in the chat and what I'm saying on stream, so I'm gonna hold on for a second and let you catch up while I see if... Didn't look like I ever sent you anything in the chat, though. At least not related to my Halloween costume. I saw a piece on stream. Did I put it on stream? I guess I put it on stream at some point. I'm still drinking Dr. Pepper Blueberry, or Blackberry. Remember when everybody thought cherry was the only thing in existence you could mix with soda? I think wild cherry was the first way back in like the 90s. And then it moved on to cream? Yes, this delay is actually insane. It seems worse than normal. Let me see if I can check my stream settings and see if there's like an extra bit of... I've got 0 dropped frames, which is good. Get your stream in costume for Fortnitemares. Weird. Things are looking good. So maybe there's a setting somewhere I can change. What's this? Start replay buffer. I don't need that. I don't know if this would be a... Don't know why I've been on Pib a lot lately. You know, thinking about it, I always say that I can tell the difference between all the Cokes. It is definitely not you. I can tell the difference between all the Cokes. I definitely can tell the difference between Coke, Pepsi, and Dr. Pepper. I don't know if I'd be able to tell the difference between a Pib, like a Dr. Pibb or whatever. Mr. Pibb, I think it's Dr. Pibb. I don't even remember that anymore. I am on data for the moment. Maybe that is you then. That sounds a little bit more likely that it's on your side then. Are you on data? Is on data the only choice you have right now? Like you're not paying for internet, or is that just because your phone is just, you don't feel like hooking it up to the Wi-Fi or whatever? I look forward to finding out your answer in 5 minutes from now. Why do I have all these extra emotes that I can put in the Twitch chat? Oh, the rain knocked out the power. Maybe that's why, is that why you were going to start doom scrolling? Because you got nothing else you can do? Or is it just your time of day to start doom scrolling anyway? Okay, I'm going to assume that the delay is... So I'm just waiting on the internet to reboot. Gotcha. I'm going to assume that the delay is because of that for right now. Let me get back to the game. We want to get through at least one level on this new section before I quit streaming. I might finish this level and then do my Monster Hunter run. Uh-oh. Story stuff is happening. Oh god, the king of all dogs was a lie. This has escalated so quickly. Look what you made me do, Miles. We destroyed the world. Psychopomp 2! Psychopomp 2! They did the damn thing! I didn't click. It's still... Wow. It didn't even let me do stuff in that main menu. What? This is exciting. Third person mode unlocked. Meanwhile, view the epilogue. Press this button in your inventory to activate third person mode. I've got questions. It seems like I didn't even click anything on that screen before it went away. Is this actually Psychopomp 2, or was that just like a... It said it was an epilogue. I got an achievement for viewing the epilogue. So what's happening? Was that like a joke? See, I don't understand what's happening. Like, other than I unlocked third person mode. So the locations aren't back. Like, the original locations aren't back. What's happening? I can't go back up. I have a call button. I have so many questions. What happened to the guy, the cool guy? What number do I call? I never found any phone numbers. When do I get to go into third person mode? Is it only when I go to these locations? What about this? Oh, we did it. We have third person mode now. But I've already beaten the game, so where would I use third person mode at? I like how the look on her face when she turns. I have so many questions. What's it look like when I attack? Cool. Can't really tell what it looks like because of the lack of light. Have I been here before? Yes. I think? Maybe not. I don't remember this thing. Not off the top. Maybe I do. Maybe this is the lady who told me about the queen. I kind of got huge boobs for the body type I have. The Threat woman is conflicted. My everlasting queen, where I be gone? Even now, the hollow constructs stir from their slumber, ready to act on your will. So I know you must be with us. I am resolute, but how much longer must we wait? I think I am a construct. I think I woke up and I'm a construct of the everlasting queen, and the other being that I was playing as is as well. I like that this run animation doesn't exist. It's just the same as her walk animation. Hey, I can look down now. Fun. Pretty normal looking. Or at least I matched the, I matched a 2D version of the model. Just the same. She's fun as a 3D model, though. What are we doing? I thought that was the way to turn. Okay, here we go. But now I don't know what's going to happen because I can't redo levels. And I can't go back up. I can't ascend. I can only descend. Okay, does this take me back to the entrance? Does it, like, loop around? Oh, God. Is this going to take me back into the epilogue again? What are we doing? I think this is going to the... Yeah, I think this is going back to the Mariana Trench. I think we lost Miles. Either he fell asleep or his internet went bye-bye. Okay, hold on. Can I get out of here? Why do I need a button to change the language while I'm in game? That seems silly. Uh-oh. That's not what that button does. Hey, let me out. This game actually doesn't have a... This game actually doesn't have, like, a settings menu. Like, I can't hit anything to get to a quit button. I think they assume that I'm okay with making my way through the rest of the level, but I'm not. This level's kind of long. Okay, I'm going to close this game manually. Why is it in debug? Why is that game in debug? This is what it was labeled as debug anyway. Also, how am I doing on achievements? I still need 8 achievements. Let me see which ones I don't have. Open the dog. I did that. The dog definitely opened at me. Find a tick, listen to a Psychopomp song, play with a mod, complete a level without using your hammer. I'm pretty sure I did that too. Unless it means only levels with enemies in it. Not that I care about achievements, but it just lets me know, like, hey, how much... Maybe open the dog means hit it with my weapon. I don't know. This game doesn't make any sense. I can skip that. I gotta decide what I'm gonna play for the end of October. I'm not gonna do Deltarune anymore, so I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do instead. Is Forbidden Location the epilogue then? I've already lost track of all this. Okay, no, this is the library. We've already been to the library. Why is that such an important forbidden location? This game makes me ask so many goddamn questions. And the exit just goes down to the Mariana Trench, I believe. But I can't go back up. So I feel kind of stuck. So this might be the end of the Psychopomp part of our stream. Because there's nothing else for me to do, and I don't know for sure if there's more for me to figure out or if we're done. Like, I still have third-person view, but I don't know if third-person view is like, okay, now I can go to do stuff that I've been doing before, and I'll see new stuff that will give me new clues to do, like, have the phone number to call, and that'll unlock more, or we're done. Like, I have many questions. I don't see a phone number on this piece of paper, and I don't see anything changing from the fact that I'm in third person. Oh, reading the paper made this part happen. Okay. Weird. I wonder if that did anything meaningful. I already know there's not gonna be like an internet video that's just like, hey, do this, then do this, then do this, and you see all this crazy shit, and here's what all this means, and here's what you're doing, and blah, 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 blah. Like, this game's too old, and I don't know if it's popular enough to get that kind of breakdown. But I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I think I'm done with Psychopomp Gold. I'm gonna search around to make sure I didn't miss anything glaring or easy to get to, but I think we've done 90% of what I wanted to do. I'm gonna do a quick Monster Hunter run and then call it for the day. I'll do a longer stream tomorrow, provided my voice is cool with that. And then on Thursday, I've got Rock Band Night, so I'm not going to be streaming. And then on Friday is Halloween, so I'm not going to be streaming, probably. Maybe in the evening. Around this same time. Like right at 5 into like 6, 7, and then I'll get ready to go out for the night. Possibly. And then that's it. So, this isn't the last stream. Tomorrow should be my last stream, or second to last stream. Well, I'm gonna stream my Monster Hunter attempt here in just a second, but I'm not gonna be on screen, and I'm not even gonna. I'll have a mic available if people are in chat, but if Miles doesn't come back, then I'm gonna keep silent. So yeah, hang out if you like to. If not, thanks for watching. This has been fun. You know, hang out and stream if you liked what you've seen so far. Hit me up in chat if you have questions. But I'm just pretty much gonna do one run at Omega Planetes and Monster Hunter Wilds again, and then I'm going to call it a stream overall for the day. So, signing out, at least for now, on the mic.